Part 9. The Transformation Test. 12 months after her breaking point, Sarah faced the ultimate test. Everything she'd learned, every skill she'd developed, every fear she'd conquered, it all came down to this moment. And she almost failed. The opportunity was massive. A documentary project with real budget, significant visibility, and potential career-defining impact. This was what she'd been working toward. It was also terrifying beyond anything she'd previously experienced. This is the transformation test, the final psychological barrier that breaks most people right before they achieve their dreams. It's not about skills or preparation. It's about your willingness to step fully into your new identity when the stakes are highest. Sarah's test came disguised as opportunity. A production company wanted her to direct a documentary about environmental activism. Great budget, celebrity involvement, festival potential. Everything she'd dreamed of. But accepting meant leaving her safety net completely. She would have to quit her insurance job without guarantee of future projects. She would need to relocate temporarily. She would be responsible for a team, a budget, and a reputation-making result. Success wasn't just possible, it was expected. The test revealed every remaining limitation in her thinking. Could she handle pressure at this level? Did she deserve this opportunity? Was she truly ready for the visibility that success would bring? These questions haunted her for weeks. Most people fail the transformation test not because they lack ability, but because they can't psychologically handle the identity shift. They've prepared for gradual growth, not quantum leaps. When the big moment arrives, they find reasons to retreat to familiarity. Sarah's inner critic went nuclear. You're not experienced enough. Real documentarians have decades of training. You'll embarrass yourself publicly. This project deserves someone better. The voice was relentless and seemingly rational, but she recognized this pattern from months of inner work. The transformation test always arrives when you're genuinely ready, but don't feel ready. It's designed to separate those who've truly changed from those who've just been playing at change. The test isn't really about the external opportunity. It's about your relationship with your own potential. Are you willing to bet on yourself when the stakes are real? Can you act with confidence despite uncertainty? Will you choose growth over comfort when both are possible? Sarah's breakthrough came when she reframed the entire situation. Instead of asking, "Am I ready for this?" she asked, "Will I ever feel ready for something this big?" The answer was obvious. Readiness is not a feeling, it's a decision. She realized that feeling ready is actually the wrong signal. If an opportunity feels comfortable, it's probably not stretching you enough. Growth requires discomfort. Transformation demands leaping before you feel prepared. The practical decision came down to this. Was she more afraid of failing at something meaningful or succeeding at something meaningless? When framed that way, the choice became clear. Sarah accepted the project. The first month was brutal. Everything felt harder than expected. She made mistakes, faced criticism, questioned her decisions daily. But she didn't quit. She adapted, learned, and grew into the role. The documentary premiered at a major film festival. It wasn't perfect, but it was powerful. More importantly, Sarah had become someone who could handle that level of responsibility. The external success mattered less than the internal transformation. The test taught her that readiness is not a prerequisite for opportunity. It's a result of embracing opportunity. You don't become ready, then act. You act, then become ready through the process. Most people wait for confidence before taking big steps. But confidence comes from taking big steps despite uncertainty. The transformation test offers you a chance to prove to yourself who you've become. Your test is coming. It might look like a job offer, relationship opportunity, creative project, or entrepreneurial venture. When it arrives, remember, you're not supposed to feel ready. You're supposed to choose growth. Hit like if you're facing or preparing for your transformation test. Subscribe for the final episode where we reveal Sarah's complete transformation. Comment below, what opportunity are you afraid you're not ready for? The Phoenix Protocol continues. Your test is your graduation.